Hello, beautiful friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness, and thank you for all the compliments on my new little studio in the same place. So the birds are still going to be very talkative, but often when they get really, really loud, it means they're emphasizing a message. Okay, and since you can't see the cards, the decks behind me, I'm going to show you what I'm going to use for this reading. And this is just going to be because I'm in a really lighthearted energy right now. It just feels like, I don't know. All right, so I'm going to do Oracle of the Fairies and Messages from the Mermaids by Karen Kay. I'm also going to do use the Divine Abundant deck by Tasha Silver. I love this deck. And the Fairy Tarot by Radley Valentine. So those are the decks I'm using. If they resonate with you, you might want to check into getting them. Now I'm going to set those over here for right now. A little out of the way, right on my piano. And I just saw self-love. Remember, March is the month of self-love for us. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out my other channel, The Organizer Advisor. I'm posting a video today about using all the resources that you have, that you've already purchased to enhance the way you look and feel. Self-care is health-care. Self-love is health-care. That's just it. And you've got to love yourself before you can really authentically love someone else. So accept, embrace, understand, and give yourself a little extra love today. All right, let's see what comes through for you. Oh, I think I'm a little wompy here. I don't have a straight line on my table. That's better. Let's see what comes through. Love is the answer. Divine Source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation, only love. But this is all about self-love, and this is all about loving self. That is a very powerful message this month. And I think many of us have, if you're on the twin flame journey or you're just going through the awakening process, many of us have struggled with self-love. Self-love and in the kind of denying self-love through really sacrificing ourselves for the happiness of others. That's okay as long as you don't sacrifice yourself to a point where you will get resentful, bitter, disappointed, heartbroken. It needs to be balance. So if you feel like you're the giver, if you're an over-giver, that's a form of codependency, and that's not balance. So loving yourself is being good to yourself and knowing when you've given enough and you're going to be open to receiving. Strike that balance. That is love. Okay, let's pull from the Fairy Oracle. I love fairies. I've had this backdrop for a very long time. I've always wanted to use it. I just never could figure out how, and then I got the inspiration. Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. Find your place of peace and stay there. Now, let's see what the mermaids have to say. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. I did pre-shuffle. Going on with the mermaid energy. I like to think of as mermaids as like water fairies. I may be wrong. Please don't, get all upset if I misunderstand that, but that's just the feeling I get. This is light. The beacon of light. You are a beacon of light, especially if you're radiating love, being in that heart center, but also brain-heart coherence, because your brain, in that energy, when your brain and your heart are in coherence, check Dr. Dispenza's work, it radiates through your body at such a frequency that it can heal, that you manifest, and it's just how you interact with the quantum in the most productive way. But it just feels good. So we have love and light, And then we have the moon. So check your moon sign. I'm Leo, sun, and moon, so you can pretty much guess my personality with a Libra rising. All right. I feel like when I look at this, there is a surrendering energy, but there is also, and I think I touched on this in another reading, feelings of isolation. Oftentimes when you're a lighthouse, lighthouses don't come in groups. There's usually one pillar of light, and you're standing above all and radiating your light, and you feel like you're isolated. You aren't. But we can only, we have to have the lighthouses, the beams of light, distributed along so that they are most effective, because all grouped together, they are not going to be as powerful as the singular. So if you're feeling isolated, it is because Source, the universe, divine, is counting on you to shine your light as a lighthouse, a beacon of light to others. And it's going to be probably in a darker place. Hopefully not a darker emotion, but you might not be surrounded by people who are light bringers, light bearers, light workers. You may feel very isolated, but your light is still so important. In fact, it's so important because you may be the only one bringing the light. All right, let's pull from the Fairy Tarot and see what's going on there. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you enjoy my content or you find something helpful or valuable in this reading, would you please do me a favor and like this video so that others might be able to have access to the message, as well as subscribe to my channel. Thank you to all of my new subscribers, but a special thank you to everybody who's been on this journey since the beginning. I really appreciate your long-term support. Also, if you know of somebody else who likes tarot readings or wants some spiritual uplift, if you wouldn't mind sharing this video with them, telling them about my channel, hopefully they'll drop by for a visit and they'll find something valuable too. Hit that notification bell if you're interested in knowing when I post another reading. And let's get started. The Chariot, moving on. Oh, I love the Chariot. That is a Cancerian energy. It's about movement. Always the Chariot for me is about movement, but it's movement and momentum in a direction. So if you're going in a particular direction and it's not feeling necessarily comfortable, ask yourself why. Is this aligned with my highest and greatest good? Do I feel like I'm in alignment when I'm moving down this path, or I'm taking these steps, or I'm creating something new? That Chariot energy, the text on it, oh, and dragonflies might be significant to someone because there's some dragonflies pulling this Chariot. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Hello. That's what it says at the very bottom, being in the spotlight. You are in the spotlight. You are in the spotlight as a way of an example or something that you've accomplished, or it might just be the character of who you are. You draw the spotlight, and some zodiac signs just are more comfortable in the spotlight. Ace of Spring, Ace of Wands. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. There are new opportunities coming in. We have shifted timelines. We are no longer in the old timeline. There's still a little vestiges of overlay of the energy from the old timeline, but we are now in the new timeline. This is the life we were meant to live. Now, if you get the inspiration like I did, follow it. That's right action. Take the action based upon your intuition and your inspiration and see how it feels. If it feels good, keep going. If it feels off, maybe withdraw for a little bit. Maybe it's not the right time. But with this Chariot and the Ace of Spring, this is the absolute new beginning. We are starting on the new timeline, new momentum, new opportunities, new alignment. Prince of Autumn. That's the Knight of Pentacles. Might want to take it slowly at first. Don't rev the engines too high. Let's just start out slowly. Be cautious. Here it says it's time to take action, but be cautious. I mean, don't just jump into something head first. Let's say you want to start a new business. You may not want to like go out and buy a brand new building and all of the resources until you've done a little market research. How many businesses of similar kind are in your area? What's the foot traffic of that place? So if you get the idea, you can start making the plan, but don't jump in with both feet until, like, take it slowly. You got the Chariot here revving to go. That's the enthusiasm. That's the inspiration. That is really wanting to pursue this, but moderately. Let's keep it moderately because we don't want to have any kind of consequences because we didn't take our time. All right. Be attentive to details. Make sure you're taking the time to cross all the T's and dot all the I's and read all the fine print. Don't become oblivious to things that could derail you later. Nine of Summer. This is your wish come true. This is a dream that is coming in for you. Something you've either always wanted to do or something that is so in alignment. You are so good at this. This is such a good opportunity, and it just meshes with you, and you know this is it. This is what I was here to do. That's the life we're creating now. That's that Nine of Summer, Nine of Cups. This is just absolute self-love, you're going to be so proud of yourself. But this is a form of self-love because you're pursuing a dream. Prince of Spring. Immediate action. A challenge you can successfully manage in a passionate relationship. Okay, so here's another knight. We've got two knights. No, the only major arcana is the Chariot. So that's like Cancerian energy. So it could be a Cancer that I'm talking to. It could be a Cancer cross watcher. Remember, the energies can flip-flop. With these two knights here, one's astride and the other is walking, but there's definitely a light here. This is something that is good for either yourself, your community, your family, the world, humanity as a whole, the collective. This is going to make your light beam. This is going to light you up. This opportunity, this idea, this challenge that you just resonate with is going to light you up, and you are going to be the way shower. It's beautiful energy. And it's something that you're somewhat familiar with. You are somewhat practiced at this. Not necessarily masterful, but practiced. You're confident enough to say, okay, I've never started a business before, but I do have some business experience. You see what I'm saying? You're not like entrepreneur extraordinaire. This might be the first time with this Ace of Wands here that you are going to attempt to open your own business or do your own thing. However, you're confident enough. With two knights, you got this. You're going to learn a lot in the journey. You're not at the masterful level yet, but you know enough now to get started. All right, let's pull 3 more cards. What do you need to know? 10 of Pentacles. Make sure that you are taking steps to ensure financial security. Make wise investments or plan carefully. And then if this has something to do with your family traditions. But this can also be, 10 of Pentacles to me is definite payout. This is going to be profitable for you. It's not only going to be emotionally profitable, and you're going to feel aligned with your purpose, and you're going to feel like you're on your soul mission, and this is what you're meant to do. You're going to rake in some money. Money's coming in. Ooh, we have the Page of Swords. That's like learning something new. Other people are going to be watching you. Seek out some advice from people who have done it. Maybe research who has started a business like yours. See if they have a YouTube channel, or if they've written a book or something, that somebody you admire, because that information is going to be invaluable to you. Speak your truth. Be kind. Let's not burn bridges when we get started. Be kind. And just know that people don't get so spun up about this that you lose your air of diplomacy. You want to be able to negotiate alliances, work with others, so we don't want to start burning bridges. 3 of Wands. Plan your next steps with an eye toward the long term. That 10 of Pentacles. This is something you're going to be doing for a while, and you're going to invest a lot in this, and it's going to pay off for you. But let's be slow and smart. You will get great satisfaction once you get into this. It's going to kind of check a lot of boxes for you. You're going to be emotionally happy. It's kind of like, this is a dream. I never thought I could do this, and here I am. I've created this something. You're going to be networking with like-minded people. You're going to be so happy that you did this for you. And the rest of us are going to benefit too. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Stand up for yourself. So if you've got some naysayers in your circle, maybe it's time to tune them down for a bit. Right now, you need a lot of positive energy and support. You're feeling like an island here. You're the monolith lighthouse, where a lot of people around you are telling you, that's not the right time to open a business. Don't you see all these other businesses not making it? I knew somebody once that did a business like that, and it just collapsed. They lost a lot of money. Stop. You can listen to reason. You can listen to information. You can take it all in, but ultimately, you have to follow your knowing and your guidance. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Pentacles. Told you feel like you've just been isolated. This connects to another reading I just did recently. Check it out. Today is March the 13th, so it was somewhere around Monday or Tuesday, so the 11th or 12th. You may want to check out that video, because it was definitely about feeling isolated. I know I got some comments on that video. Please comment on any of my videos that resonate with you. Please, drop me a comment if you're starting something new. If you're starting a YouTube channel, tell me what it is. Let's share it. Let's support one another. If you're starting a business and you're in a specific location, I'd be happy to, just send out the name of your business in the city, and then maybe people can look you up. But however you want to connect and advertise your intention. But a cautionary note that just brought up something about another reading I did. I think it was at the same time. Keeping your ideas close to your breast, or close to the vest, depending on how you have learned that. But keeping things close. You may not want to go out and broadcast until you're really up and running. So that if somebody doesn't come along and copycat you, steal your idea, or somebody purposely derail you. I don't see 7 of Swords here, but this 5 of Autumn, that's 5 of Pentacles. Definitely ask for help. If you need some help, ask for help. There should be wonderful people out there to support you. Okay, so we have the 7 of Spring, the 7 of Chariot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Wands. We got 3 Pentacles. So in the cards, but 1, 2, 3, 4 Wands, the Chariot, the Seven of Spring, and the Seven of with the Chariot card. That means that the more you push ahead, you may feel like you just have to kind of disconnect from some people for a while. Another scenario they're showing me is somebody at work. They're working for a particular company and they like, wow, I had a great idea how I can combine my hobby with the work that I'm doing right now and turn it into something a little bit more niche and specified, but it's what I really, really want to do. It's so perfect for me. And then you have coworkers saying, well, you know, I don't know that you should like break away from your job right now. What happens if you flop? You won't have a paycheck. How are you going to pay your bills? So those kind of things, you can take them into consideration. You can listen to them. But heart, mind, coherence. Don't let your fear overrule your knowing. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you found something valuable in this reading. I hope it helps you in some way. Again, if it does, please like this video. Help my channel grow a little bit. Help these messages get out to other people who are going through a transformation process. All right, I am Elle. This is Sacred Union Spiritual Wellness. I am here to uplift your spirits and help you ascend. Embrace, enjoy, cultivate joy, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, my friends, bye.